What's up, my crew members? My name is Andrew from the Superhero Crew, and today I'm bringing you another LEGO comparison video. Today I'm going to be comparing the LEGO Carnage minifigure from 2015 and the LEGO Carnage figure from 2019. We just got this figure, and we've had this figure for a couple of years, and yeah, so we're going to compare those two. If you haven't seen the LEGO Spider-Man comparison, go check that card up here, wherever the card is. I have no idea anymore. But if this is your first time here, why don't you consider subscribing for more LEGO reviews and comparisons, and that's such in the future. So guys, let's compare. Alright, so as you can see, we have the 2019 Carnage on the left and the 2015 one on the right. And yeah, they both have the tendrils, or at least they tried to do the tendrils on both of the figures, but we're going to take those off and take a look at just the figures, and then we'll compare the accessories. Now, you could argue that the Miles Morales figure from 2019 and 2015 both look similar, and that's why I'm not going to do a comparison on those, and I really want to do a comparison on these because there are a lot more changes than the Miles Morales one. The Miles Morales ones are, the hands are different, and there's just a couple of like different muscle printings that are different. That's pretty much it, but these are a little bit different. The one on the left, the 2019 one, and the one on the right, the 2015 one, are slightly different, and we're going to talk about the differences right now. The one on the left seems a little bit oranger, and I don't know how I feel about that. I do like how the one on the right is, the color scheme is darker, and as you can see, the one on the left has like an orange kind of tone in the middle and on his feet and on the legs, and the one on the right is all just black and red. Now if we take a look at the face prints on both of them, the one on the left has more like an orange mouth, and the one on the right has more of like a pinker mouth. And it also, the one on the right has a lot more black on it. It has more dark tones on the one on the right. The one on the left is more lighter tones. I don't know how I feel about it being lighter. Now I do like how LEGO didn't cheapen out on both of the figures and actually put printing on the legs and even the feet, which is kind of cool as well. But where they did cheapen out, the arm printing. The one on the left is the newer one, and they didn't put arm printing on the newer one. Why not? The figure would have been so much better if it had arm printing. The one on the right has arm printing on both arms, and the one on the left does not, which is very disappointing. The older one has arm printing, and the newer one doesn't. Why? Why? Oh, I hate that so much. But then if we take a look at the back, there is, like I said, more dark highlights on the one on the right, and the one on the left is more of a lighter, has more of lighter tones and tonal values and stuff like that. You know, it's so hard to make an opinion on these figures because we're not talking about accessories here. We're talking about just the figures. Remember that, okay? Figure-wise, the one on the right's better, just for that arm printing. How can you not put arm printing on the newer version? That doesn't make sense. But like I said, one on the right, I think, is better than the one on the left, just because of that arm printing, and I do like the darker tonal values instead of the lighter tonal values on the one on the left. The one on the left seems too orange and too light than the one on the right. The one on the right is darker, and Carnage should be darker because he's kind of a dark character. But yeah, without accessories, I'd say the one on the right wins this round. Now, if we're talking about with accessories, the one on the left takes the cake. Look at these beautiful tendrils. Look at this. They used the red like seaweed pieces for the one on the right. And so how this works, this kind of spins, which, okay, whatever. And he can't even stand, because if you look here, he's like hovering, and he can't stand up unless you have him like that with all four of these on there. I usually, for display, I just take one of them off and then put him down and try to balance him, but that's kind of a little bit of a thing that kind of sucks about it, that you can't really stand him up with all four of the tendrils on his back. He's got this crappy little seaweed piece as tendrils. I get it, what they were doing. It makes sense. It was awesome for the time, but then we get this, and holy mother of pearl, this is amazing. They have these new pieces here, these like spike pieces, which look awesome. They used it for Venom as well, for the Venom mech. Go check out that video card in the corner. So they use these as his weapons. They have the clear clip pieces with the black stud, and then the little piece there just came off, and then they use the Outrider piece from the Infinity War sets for his back, and that works out so much well because you can actually have him stand up and he's not like falling over, or he's not, you know, hovering in the air, and it looks very cool. You can kind of try and make him hover in the air if you want, make it look kind of cool, but yeah, the one on the left takes the cake now. But what if we just do this? That looks a heck of a lot better. I took the tendrils from the new Carnage and put it on the old one. Look at that, arm printing. Makes it look complete. This looks beautiful. This is awesome right here. This really looks cool. And also I should mention that you can also like move these in and move these out like really far. But yeah, I mean, putting the tendrils on the older one does make it look a whole lot better. Alright, so what are my final thoughts? Well, figure-wise, the one on the right is better, just because of that arm printing. I'm so mad that they didn't put arm printing on the newer one. It makes it look so awkward and weird. I cannot believe that. But with the tendrils, the one on the left is a lot better. And that's the problem, because the tendrils on here suck. These are really cool, but the figure is cool on the right, the figure's on the left. So, what do I think is better? So I can't really come to a conclusion of which one's better, the 2015 or the 2019 one. So I'm gonna have a poll like I did in the Spider-Man comparison. I'm gonna have a poll and vote which one you think is the better Carnage, the 2015 one or the 2019 one. Vote in the poll, and also let me know down in the comments below, because I wanna know what you guys think, because I can't come to a conclusion. So let's talk about it down in the comments below, and we can bring the discussion down there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So guys, I'll see you in the next one, or down in the comments.